大家好，今天的单词是 biography. Have you ever read a biography before? They are really interesting, especially the ones of famous people. Biography. Let us look closer at the word biography. B-I-O-G-R-A-P-H-Y. A biography is the story of the life of a person written by someone else. The main point here is someone else. I remember this word by thinking about the prefix bio, which is Greek for life, and the suffix graphic, which means writing. So it's life writing, basically. So to write one of these, you have to spend a lot of time with a person. For example, if I was doing a biography on you, then I would have to sit with you and you would just tell me about your life from your point of view. Sometimes when people do these, they will talk to other people like family and friends about that person's childhood. Keep this in mind. These are mostly made after the person has died, but they can be made beforehand. So let's look at some example sentences using the word biography. Example 1. There is a biography for almost every famous singer that has passed away. Example 2. I bet my biography would be boring. I'm not that fun. Example 3. I write biographies of the people that are in my family. Again, the word is biography.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
大家好，今天的单词是 biological. What is something that is a biological need for most living things? Eating. Biological. Biological. Let's look closer at the word biological. B-I-O-L-O-G-I-C-A-L. Biological. Biological is an adjective that is related to biology or living organisms. So, humans' natural process is to survive off eating. When you use the word biological, you're talking about life and living things. You can recognize the root bio, which means life. So, remember, the definition of biological is something that relates to life or living. Let's look at some example sentences using the word biological. Example 1. He studied biological science. Example 2. They had no clue if they could pass their biological science test. Again, the word is biological. 大家好，今天的单词是 transform. Okay, please tell me you all know what transformers are. Do you know the big robots that turn into cars and stuff? Transformers have today's word in their name, and it makes a lot of sense because they do transform. Today's word is transform. Let's look closer at the word transform. Transform. T-R-A-N-S-F-O-R-M. Transform. To transform something means to change something or convert it into another thing. So back to the Transformers. They actually change or transform into a car or a plane. Also, the prefix trans, T-R-A-N-S, that prefix trans, which means change. To remember this, you can either remember Transformers, transform, or remember the prefix, which means change. Another example situation is when people transform their old houses into expensive homes. So they transform their homes. Let's look at some example sentences using the word transform. Example 1. It was like she transformed into a different person. Example 2. They transformed the kid's bedroom into an office. Example 3. Your goal is to transform the backyard into a wedding venue. Again, the word is transform. Have a great day, guys. Bye. 大家好，今天的单词是 preserve. The rainforests around the world need to be preserved. They're so beautiful. Preserve. Let's look closer at the word preserve. P-R-E-S-E-R-V. To preserve something means to take action to save or protect it from damage or decay. So, when I say the rainforest needs to be preserved, I mean it needs to be protected from damage. Also, another way we can look at it is to think about the museum. Everything in the museum is there to be, you got it, preserved. All the old items that could be damaged or decay over time are taken and preserved in the museum. So remember, to preserve something means to save and protect that something. Let's look at some example sentences using the word preserve. Example 1. We keep the family photos in the box to preserve them. Example 2. They preserved the evidence from the crime scene. Example 3. They couldn't preserve any of the art after the place flooded. Again, the word is preserved. Have a good one. Bye.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
大家好，今天的单词是 urge. At work, your boss may urge you to get your work done as fast as possible. This may cause you stress, but don't get down on yourself. Urge. Let's look closer at the word urge. U-R-G-E. Urge means to encourage somebody strongly to do something or ask that something is done. A boss may urge you to complete a lot of things at once. Another situation is when you are at home and your friends are urging you to come out and hang out with them. They want you to come, that's why they're urging you. Let's look at some example sentences using the word urge. Example 1. My mom kept urging me to clean my room. Example 2. Her husband urged her to buy a new dog when the other one ran away. Example 3. Please don't urge me to do something I don't want to do. So, I urge you all to take a nice vacation this summer. Again, the word is urge.